Desmond Ridder, Atlanta Falcons quarterback one, is set to be the starter for the Falcons in this upcoming season, in 2023 season. He spent the majority of his rookie season backing up Marcus Mariota, but Arthur Smith, I think is his name, is going with Desmond Ridder as QB1. And that sent Marcus Mariota to back up Jalen Hurts on the Eagles. So we're going to see in Madden 23 how Desmond Ridder performs with his Falcons squad, and if he is their franchise quarterback. Guys, here we have it. This is what the team looks like with Desmond Ridder, Taylor Heinicke, and Felipe Franks. We have Bijan Robinson, Tyler Algier, and Cordero Patterson. We have lots of... The team is like very mixed, like all over. We have Chris Lindstrom, who's like a top tier guard, and we have Jonnu Smith, Michael Pruitt, Kyle Pitts, so great tight end core. Offense doesn't really fit any of these guys. So what we're gonna do here is see what Desmond Ridder's strength is, and it's being a strong arm quarterback. Okay, strong arm QB, and in order for us to make that work, we're gonna have to see if we could go to a vertical zone run. That seems to be this scheme here. Vertical zone run, give it to Desmond Ridder to start over Taylor Heinicke. Felipe Franks will sit there. And then I want to start Bijan Robinson. We have to give him like star dev, obviously. And then we have Ty Algier. So we're going to trade away Cordero Patterson. We could also make him turn into a receiver, which wouldn't be too bad. It depends on how fast he is, though. If he's fast, then we'll probably put him at receiver, move him to that position. And then we'll have Drake London, Cordero Patterson, Matt Collins, and Scotty Miller, which I think would make the team look very, very nice. I'm going to start Matt Hennessy over that guard Bigeron. And not really going to change much to the offense. I mean, we're obviously keeping Desmond Ridder there. We're going to change Cordero to the wide receiver. Defense, it says we're running a disguised 3-4. I'm just going to change it to a regular 3-4, honestly. I think that's the best bet here. Let's see. Base 3-4 makes it a 93% scheme fit. So they also have Bud Dupree, which I didn't know. They have Bud Dupree. Oh, they have Calais Campbell, too. Wow, their D-line is stacked. They have David Onyemata, Calais Campbell, Grady Jarrett, and then cornerbacks, Jeff Okudah, Trey Flowers, Mike Hughes, A.J. Terrell. Linebackers look pretty good, too. I think these guys are going to be able to get lots of pressure, hopefully. And on the receiving team, Cordero Patterson, obviously, as a punt returner, is great. We're going to change him to wide receiver. We're not going to... We might trade away Taylor Heinicke. Let's see what his cap hit would be by keeping or for having him on the team. We'd take a penalty of about $2 million, but I think we could afford that. I think I'll do that. I think in real life they keep him there just in case, but he will be the backup though. So let's see if we could trade him away for maybe because I want to build this team. Maybe trade him for an inside linebacker. Inside linebacker perhaps. Willing to take the penalty, see if a team is interested in him. He's getting yellows everywhere, so that now it's on us to see if we could get an inside linebacker that we want. Any guy that could literally fit the scheme. I can't take those top tier guys. Devin Bush signed with the Seahawks is something I did not know happened. And then Cole Holcomb, Christian Kirksey. Just want a young inside linebacker, someone that's going to really be a game changer. So maybe Alex Singleton, because they already have Jonas Griffith and Drew Sanders, and they already have Josie Jewell. So maybe trade for Alex Singleton, give them Taylor Heinicke. They feel like, okay, that's not enough. So we could honestly throw in maybe next year's 5th for him. Perfect. So we get a new inside linebacker. That helps us out. And so now we're going to send to the middle of the season and see how well we perform. Ooh, we are 6-1. Okay, I did not expect us to be 6-1. Leading the division, we're facing Bryce Young and the Panthers. Okay, so Desmond Ridder is going off unexpectedly. We're 6-1. What does that mean? Ooh, Desmond Ridder's leading the league. 68 completion percentage, 2,200 yards, and 22 touchdowns. Okay, first in passing yards, first in passing TDs, and second in passer rating. And his offense is ranked second, defense ranked 15. 22 touchdowns, 3 picks on the season for Desmond Ridder. Okay, well, he's insane. And then Bijan Robinson has 472 yards, 8 touchdowns. And Ty Algier is doing his thing, backing him up. Matt Collins has 9 touchdowns, leading receiver. So I guess he's just figuring it out, right? Defense. 3.5 sacks for Calais Campbell, but that's just about it. But we got a lot of interceptions. Okay, well, boom. I was not expecting that. So Let's play against the Panthers and see if they're really like that. We've got a 3rd and 1. We're gonna use Bijan Robinson to see if we can push through and pick up this first down. We have faith in our first round pick. Oh my gosh, Bijan Robinson off of it. He trucks a defender. He goes all the way down to the 23-yard line. This dude is insane. So now we have a red zone position. All right, so let's see. Desmond Ridder has lots of good targets here. Let's throw it to Bijan. We get a good lead block. And he picks up first downs, go all the way down to the 10-yard line, dude. This offense is just, Falcons might be the team to take away in the NFC South. Like, no lie. All right, 1st and goal. Who is this? Mac Hollins. Oh my gosh. Easy, just burns the defenders. Touchdown. Let's go. All right, so let's see how well we do through the simulation. We're not going to play the rest of it. We scored again. Looks like defense got to stop again. We got the ball. We got the ball again. We're going down the field. It's 21-7. We get the ball again. Okay, they ended up scoring. We got the ball back. Field goal, 24-10. We're marching down the field. We didn't get anything. Sack from Brian Burns. We have a red zone position. Another field goal, 27-10. Okay, Bryce Young is doing his thing, trying to keep the game in. But looks like we're probably going to take the W. So we ended up taking the W 27-17. Arthur Smith, man. Arthur Smith, he's got us, bro. 292 yards, 3 touchdowns for Desmond Ridder. No turnover, 116 passer rating. Bryce Young had 45 pass attempts. Jeez, man. Bijan Robinson, 17 carries, 83 yards. He went off. And then Matt Collins, 6 catches, 72 yards, 3 touchdowns. He has 12 touchdowns on the season. This guy's a gem. Defense, I don't even know if there was any sacks. So there was. Calais Campbell, 1.5. Grady Jarrett had 1, 2. And Ebiketie and Lorenzo Carter both got half sacks. So what a game by us. So we mean business. So let's see how we do if we make the playoffs, right? All right, so we went 14-3. Wow. Okay, 14-3. Panthers went 12-5, so they still made the playoffs. So we gave them their second to last L. But other than that, we are the number 1 seed, perhaps. We are the number 1 seed, and we have a bye. So are the Broncos. They are also the number 1 seed. Before we go into playoffs, let's look at statistics. So Patrick Mahomes, 70 completion percentage, 5,300 yards, 45 touchdowns. Well, we were up there too in terms of touchdowns. Statistically, our offense is ranked 3rd. 3rd everything for Desmond Ridder, so he's definitely a Pro Bowler. And our defense only gave 5,000 yards. 44 touchdowns and 5 interceptions for Desmond Ridder. 44 touchdowns and 5 picks. That's like Aaron Rodgers numbers right there. He had a 116 passer rating. And he got sacked only 34 times. Bijan Robinson, 1,200 yards, 13 touchdowns. Insanity. 1,300 yards, 19 touchdowns for Matt Collins. He had a career year. Drake London, 1,100 yards, 5 touchdowns. Kyle Pitts, 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns. And Cordero Patterson did his thing as a bridge player. Can't complain. Defense. Jeff Okudah had 4 interceptions. Alex Singleton led the team in tackles. We had 2 guys with over 10 sacks with Lorenzo Carter and Calais Campbell. That's insane. Grady Jarrett had 8 sacks too. And in interceptions, Jeff Okudah led with 4. So this team has become just a god squad. Just Desmond Ridder just went off. He's the guy. He's their guy. Wow. So we're facing the Panthers at home, Mercedes-Benz Stadium. So this should be a good one. This should be a good one. I mean, winner of this goes into the conference championship. Let's see who takes this. We ended up winning 38-27. 38-27. What happened? What had happened in the game against the Panthers? We put up 38 points offensively. Desmond Ridder threw 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. He had an 82 pass rating. Playoff woes, I'd say. His first time. He got sacked 3 times. But Bryce Young had a worse game. 1 touchdown. He threw 4 picks and got sacked 3 times as well. Bijan, none much with the rush attack, but Tyler Algier had 3 touchdowns. Laviska and Adam Thielen went off, but Kyle Pitts went off. So did Matt Collins and Scotty Miller. What happened to Drake London? He had no catches that game. Okay. Defense. This is what I want to see. Lorenzo Carter, 2 sacks. So he's turning up for us. He turned up, but we had a lot of interceptions. Richie Grant with 2, Michael Walker with 1, and Jesse Bates with 1. So he had a lot of turnovers. Our defense was able to, set the tone. Jordan Love versus Desmond Ridder. Jordan Love had 39 touchdowns, 18 picks on the season, only got sacked 39 times. So he's another great quarterback doing his thing as well. So this should be interesting. This should be interesting how this goes. Let's see who takes it. We ended up beating the Packers 28-23. Wow. Wow. So we're now in the Super Bowl. Desmond Ridder bringing the Falcons to the Super Bowl. Okay. Now he's on Matt Ryan level already. Pro Bowl roster. We don't even need to see who's in the Pro Bowl because we're in the Super Bowl. Let's see how this game went. We're facing Justin Herbert and the Chargers, so this should be pretty interesting. Pretty interesting, I'd say. But in this game, Desmond Ridder 115 passer rating. Didn't get sacked. Didn't throw a pick. Jordan Love threw one pick and got sacked once. And they lost by 5 points. Bijan Robinson led the way. 12 carries, 55 yards, 1 touchdown. And then receive attack. Cordero Patterson turned up. He had 4 catches, 71 yards, and a touchdown. And so did Scotty Miller. So our backup receivers are doing their thing too. Lorenzo Carter, another game, another sack. He's been turning up for us too. And Clark Phillips, a cornerback on our squad, got an interception. So we are looking elite. We are looking elite. I mean, we're in the Super Bowl already. So let's sim to that week. See what the Chargers are looking like, what their record is. They're 10-7. Okay. 10-7. They got Derwin James, Justin Herbert, Khalil Mack, Joey Bosa, you know, some heavy hitters on the defensive side of things. And new ability unlocked for Desmond Ridder. Ooh, let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at what he got. Dude started off as like a 71. That's crazy. So I could give him something here. What do I give him? Clutch? Should I give him clutch? Nah. I don't know what to give him. I'll just give him a random one. We'll just give him that. I don't know. I didn't know I thought it was just gonna already have it set, but let's take a look at our squad. Desmond Ridder's already an 83. He started off as a 69. Remember how he started? A 69. Holy crap. Dude has superstar dev. Desmond Ridder has superstar dev. This is one of those teams you're going to want to rebuild in fantasy. Not in fantasy. Rebuild in Madden 24. Offensive line looks great. Receivers are looking great too. Matt Collins is just a beast, dude. And defense... Lorenzo Carter's going off. He's got a hella sacks. He had over 10 sacks. Look at that, bro. Just everyone's going off. This should be a good contest, you know. I mean, I want us to win, but it's not up to us. It's up to Madden Simulation and what they're feeling like. Well, we're facing Justin Herbert, who had 41 touchdowns, 19 picks. Not a bad year from him. Austin Eckler went off too. Keenan Allen went off, of course. Defensive side of things, Joey Bosa 21 sacks, and then Khalil Mack 15.5, and Eric Kendricks at the inside linebacker position at 8. So we have our hands dealt with, but let's see if Desmond Ridder could do it. Let's see if he could give Calais Campbell his first ring. And we actually ended up winning the Super Bowl 37-19. Wow. First year, Richie Grant won Super Bowl MVP. NFL MVP went to Desmond Ridder. Arthur Smith and me, Coach of the Year. Rookie of the Year went to Desmond Ridder as well, too. That's insane. And he brings a Super Bowl to the Falcons first year. Hands down, just greatest year ever from a player. That's just insane. That is actually insane. How did Richie Grant win the Super Bowl? That's the thing. I mean, win Super Bowl MVP. Let's see what happened there. I'm surprised Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs didn't, go all the way. But we ended up winning the Super Bowl 37-19. Desmond Ridder... Wait, Felipe Franks came in. Justin Herbert threw 2 picks and got sacked once, had a 63 passer rating. Justin Herbert had a 100 passer rating, or Desmond Ridder, and he had 215 yards, 1 touchdown, got sacked twice. Rush attack, Bijan Robinson, 3 touchdowns. Okay. And then Eckler had a little bit more yards. Matt Collins, again, went off. 5 catches, 103 yards, 1 touchdown. Keenan Allen did his thing, too. Defensive side of things, sacks. Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack, of course, we're going to get theirs. Alex Singleton got a sack, too. But then Richie Grant got a pick, and so did A.J. Terrell. Pretty much, Desmond Ridder is the guy for the Falcons. He's the guy for the job. Yeah. that's all there is to it. He brought a Super Bowl to the Falcons who've never had one before. And he's down 84 overall. Bijan Robinson's in 89. Drake London, Kyle Pitts. Yeah, this squad is just insane. Yeah, so... Falcons fans, y'all better hope that this is exactly what happens this upcoming season.